The Game of Truth. Once upon a time, there lived a young boy called Mamanana. He was the greatest warrior in the forest, and everyone spoke and sang praises about his bravery.
Who is the greatest living being in the world?
Mamanana.
The honest, the noblest, the wisest of them all.
Mamanana.
Hey, who is the greatest living being in the world? The honest, the noblest, the wisest of them all. If you see him coming, better hide behind the wall.
Mamanana.
The king of the jungle.
The king, the king, the king.
The jungle's only king.
The king, the king, the king.
The jungle's only king.
The king, the king, the king.
The jungle's only king.
The king, the king, the king. The jungle's only king.
Wake up! Wake up! The king! The king! Wake up! What? Get your lazy self up. We are going to get the emerald. Not again. Not again. I am tired of being a monkey, all right? I need to reverse that spell. And for that, we need the emerald.
And so, once again, like every day, Freddy and Mamanana set out into the depths of the forest to find the emerald. They went on and on until Mamanana was tired.
Brother, can we please rest for some time? But we need to keep going before the sun sets. Brother, please, just for some time. Fine.
As the two sat down to rest, suddenly they heard the sound of growling. It was a dragon. A human in my territory?
Run, brother, run!
Saying that, Freddy ran and disappeared behind the trees. Mamanana sat there, dumbfounded.
Please don't hurt me.
The dragon cocked back its head in amusement. Hurt you? Why would I hurt you? Oh, so just because I am a dragon, you assumed that I would...
Oh, no. I didn't mean to.
Save it. I don't care. Tell me, what are you doing in my territory? And why did that monkey call you brother? And what's up with that eye patch?
Long story.
I've got time.
The monkey is my brother Freddy. One day, a hermit came to our house asking for some food. I was out in the woods collecting logs for fire. My brother had saved a red, juicy apple for himself and was about to eat it when the hermit knocked on the door. Oh, kind lad, I am very hungry. Could you please give me something to eat? My brother wanted to help the hermit, but the thought of giving away the apple made him upset. I am sorry, sir, but I do not have any food. I wish I could help you. The hermit had a sharp sense of smell. The moment Freddy had opened the door, he knew that there was an apple. You lie to me. You have an apple. No, I do not. More lies. I hereby hex you to become a monkey. And with that, he turned into a monkey. When I returned with the logs, I found a monkey in my house crying and was about to chase it away. But then it spoke to me. I dropped the logs and ran to find the hermit. When I found him, I begged him to reverse the spell. Do you have something to eat? Yes, I have a small piece of cheese. I gave it to the hermit, but he did not take it. He smiled at me. You seem to be honest. I like it. Tell you what,
In the depths of the forest, there is an emerald which can be located only during the day in its truest form by only the person who has never lied. If you can find it, then you will have found a way to reverse the spell. Just listen to the emerald.
And then he disappeared. And ever since, my brother and I set out in the morning looking for the emerald and returned back before dusk.
And the eye patch?
He says it looks cool.
Oh, he is so wrong.
I know. I just hope we find the emerald soon. It has been months and we haven't found it.
Until now.
What do you mean?
Suddenly, a bright light surrounded the dragon as it glowed with magical particles around it. I am the emerald. Freddie, who tried to see what was going on from behind the bushes, could only see a bright yellow light.
What is happening?
Mamanana sat on the dragon, and at once it flew away. Freddie saw the yellow light disappear and came running out.
Where is my brother? Oh no! That dragon must have taken him away. Brother!
Mamanana flew past the great river and came near a palace. They landed at a distance, and the dragon said, "This is the palace of King Hammer."
Oh, I have heard of him. The entire forest belongs to him.
Yes, and not just forest. His kingdom stretches over continents.
Wow. But why have we come here?
To bring your brother back. The dragon explained to Mamanana all about the pompous King Hammer and his obsession to play the game of truth. He has captured the fairies to whom the forest actually belonged. If you can somehow beat the king in his own game and free the fairies, they will help reverse the spell off your brother, and the forest would be a happier place. Here, take this ruby horn to put it at stake for the game. You would want it. Mamanana nodded and went inside the palace. When the king's guards told him about a boy who has come to play the game of truth with a sparkling ruby horn, the king was delighted.
Looks like it is my lucky day. A prey has come to me straight.
When Mamanana was presented in front of the king, he was delighted to see the ruby horn. At once, he explained the rules to him.
All right, kid. Remember the rule. Speak the truth no matter what. Oh, and there is one more rule. Do not offend me, no matter what. That's it. If I win, I get that ruby horn of yours. And what would you want if you win?
I'd want the fairies to be set free along with their forest.
The king was furious at this, but calmed himself down, thinking that there is no way Mamanana would win.
Okay then, let's begin. Place your palm on the sphere and answer my question. If you speak the truth, it will shine blue. If not, then red.
Mamanana nodded.
Am I the most handsome man in the world?
Mamanana whispered something and then said,
Yes.
The sphere turned blue. King Hammer was pleasantly surprised. The ministers, however, were shocked.
Really? Okay. Do you think I am the kindest of all?
Again, Mamanana whispered something and then said,
Yes.
The sphere shone blue, and the king was impressed, although deep inside, he was beginning to worry.
Okay, the last question. Did you come here with a secret intention?
Mamanana smiled and said,
Nope.
and presto, the spear shone blue again.
Your 3 questions are over. Now my turn, and I have just one question. Do you love your subjects?
The king was startled. Never ever has it happened that someone got the chance to ask him the question in the game of truth, as they would lose in the beginning itself.
Yes?
The spear turned red, and so did the king's face in embarrassment. The ministers were shocked. Hanging his face low, he ordered the guards to free the angels of forest and give them their territory back. He then stood up and left the courtroom. Mamanana was delighted. When he came out with the fairies, the dragon said, "Well done, Mamanana. But tell me, how did you manage to get the sphere to glow blue in color when you were truly, not telling the truth?"
Well, I never lied. For the first question, I whispered under my breath, "For your mother." For the second question, "Of all the kings in your kingdom." You know, because he is the only king in his kingdom.
Wow, but what about the last question? You did have a secret intention.
I did not. My intention was to free the fairies, and that I announced at the beginning of the game to the king.
The dragon smiled, and so did the fairies, for they were very impressed. When they reached the forest, the entire jungle rejoiced at the return of the fairies. The fairies turned Freddy back into his human form. Freddy promised to never lie again. The fairies announced that Mamanana would be the new king of the jungle. He was very happy, for that was what he had always wanted, to live in the jungle and take care of nature. And through his wisdom and truthfulness, Mamanana became what he had always wanted to be.
Hey, who is the greatest living being in the world? The honest, the noblest, the wisest of them all. If you see him coming, better hide behind the wall. Mamanana, the king of the jungle. The king, the king, the king, the jungle's only king. The king, the king, the king, the jungle's only king. The king, the king, the king, the jungle's only king. The king, the king, the king, the jungle's only king.